Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful spiritual message. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Collective. I pre-pull some cards for our convenience. With that being said, let's get started. So straight off, intuitively, either someone is under judgment or you have to make a judgment about somebody, okay, or something, okay. It's regarding maybe money, okay. An Ace of Pentacles that God had handed to you. Okay, it's going to be a need to cut through the illusions and see the truth. Okay, your intuition is screaming to you about this person. It's something that you worked very hard on. Okay, maybe somebody owes you some money, and if you might have to take it to court, to get a judgment on it. Okay, um, okay, so let's get started. That's just intuitively, okay? Yeah, there's going to be some boundaries that's going to be need to be set, okay? So let's get started. So I got the karma card. I have resistance, exhaustion, intimacy, past life, apology, finality, elusive, okay? So what I'm seeing here, there's a karmic cycle that's finally reaching closure, okay? Healing from old resistance or maybe exhaustion, okay? Maybe collective, you're moving forward towards new inspiration, maybe your purpose or a balanced outcome is what I'm getting, okay? Um, you are completing a past life or a past connection like lesson, okay? And maybe you're beginning to step into more of an empowered role, okay? Is what I'm getting, okay? So you may be dealing with a connection or a situation that is a karmic, okay? Something your soul has experienced with this person before, okay? Maybe a pattern keeps repeating until it's healed, okay? So that is like that karma and that past life card, okay? Then we got the resistance and the exhaustion, okay? So it's like someone has been pushing against the lesson, okay? Avoiding healing or resisting change, maybe, okay? This is the cause of, being emotionally drained or tired, okay? Okay, so with the intimacy card, I'm getting there is a deep connection at a soul level, okay? This this isn't a surface level, okay? Because we got past life there, right? And this is raw. This is affecting you strongly, collective, okay? This is what I'm feeling, okay? There's an energy of, because we got the apology card, okay, and finality, there's an energy of like a long awaited apology or maybe a desire to make things right. Um, and the possibility that the cycle is finally ending so you can heal, okay? This may be emotional closure, okay? Maybe an ending. Someone has been um, hard to reach, okay? Maybe it's some inconsistencies or some unclear. They may be unclear with their feelings, okay, or their intentions, okay? So I pre-pulled some tarot on this. Let's get right into it. So I pulled the Three of Pentacles upright. Um, okay, so this is like healing. This is healing happening, okay? Through cooperation, communication, and rebuilding, right? Um, this can also be like people working together, okay? So You are meant to learn a karmic lesson through partnership or collaboration. So someone that you are collaborating with, it could be an earth sign, it could be a fire sign. We got Virgo here, we got Libra here, any fire sign, okay? um a water sign as well. So only thing we don't have is air. So okay, so let's move on to the next card I pulled. The next card I pulled was the Page of Wands, and so this is like a spark is returning, right? This is motivation, passion, or a message coming in. Okay, someone may be reaching out, or this is you regaining excitement for your path. Okay, so the next card I pulled was the Death card upright. And so the Death card is, this is a karmic cycle closing, okay? Old patterns, okay? Um Transformation is happening exactly the way it's supposed to happen, okay? So it's like, someone may want to apologize because they've learned something through through that karmic cycle. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so now we have the Hermit upright. Okay, and so the Hermit is like a period of withdrawing to reflect. Okay, this is like going within. Okay, this is like going down the rabbit hole. Okay, someone is searching their soul, okay, understanding their mistakes, okay, and seeing the karmic patterns may be clearer to this person, okay. And so this is definitely somebody that wanted some closure. This is someone that you left behind, and this whole journey has been a long journey. Karmic lesson been a long journey, and it's very exhausting, and it depleted you in some way. Okay, so let's move on. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is like a choice appearing, right? Do you move forward into a new path, a new chapter, or a new version of this relationship, or do you stay? Okay, and it's looking like that, because of this intimacy card, and maybe this person was being dishonest, right? But there's such like a bond between you guys, and it's like you're indecisive right here. But Spirit is saying with this card, choose the path that brings you balance, okay? That brings you justice, okay? And so the very last card I pulled was the Justice card, okay? And so this is like karma balancing out, and we got that karma card first, right? This is like karma balancing out, all right? This is you receiving your fairness, right? This is your justice, right? Clarity and truth, okay? So someone may want to apologize, bring you some closure, and balance out that past life karma with you. Okay, so you have been dealing with a karmic partner that created some resistance. Okay, emotional exhaustion and confusion. Um, the bond is deep and rooted. Okay, in a past life energy. Okay, and so someone may want to seek forgiveness or take accountability, okay? The truth came out, or it's coming out. I believe it came out already, okay? And you're on for a new direction, okay? So let's see. Like I said, you know, um, it may be, you need to make a judgment, okay? Or this person is under judgment, and that's why they're serving karma. They're going through some karma. It has to do with some pinnacles, okay? Or a new beginning, okay? um you cut through the illusions, and you seen the truth with the Queen of Swords. You listening to your intuition regarding this person, okay? And this is something you work very, very hard on. It's due to you, and you're gonna get it one way or another. um whether it's a relationship, whether it's business, money, whatever it is, collective, okay? You could be a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Swords. I've seen the Queen of Swords, okay? So that's an air sign or a fire sign, okay? And yeah, so That's pretty much all I'm seeing, so stay grounded. You are getting your karma. Yeah, this person may be trying to